I'm not in my office now, but I'll get that to you within the hour. No, I can't tell you. I don't know. That would be my opinion, yes. No, look. You said a couple of questions. We've been on the phone for 10 minutes here. All right, fine. Thank you.
Eric, is this a bad time?
No. What is it?
I get the feeling it is a bad time.
Look, I'm sorry.
There's just so much pressure.
How can I help you?
It's just that I've never seen you like this. This is worrying me.
I am sorry. There. Is that better?
No, because it's just a cover-up. I can't imagine anything at Forrester bothering you this much.
Actually, everything here at Forrester isn't bad, considering that Ridge has been gone for so long.
Oh, so it's Ridge. Are the police any closer to finding the man who shot him?
No, I don't think so, no.
You hesitated.
Yes, I hesitated. Please don't try to read anything into that.
I think I'll come back later. Eric, I care about you. You know that. The way you're acting, you're headed for a coroner. Now, please, what is it? Would you just let me help you?
Forgive me. The pressure just gets unbearable sometimes.
Then it does have something to do with the police.
No. In fact, I suspect the police will be pulling away from the case. I was just talking with them about that.
Pulling away? Why?
I think they've come to a dead end.
How could you know that?
Look, no more questions, please. Look, I've said too much already.
All right.
Do you want to talk about this?
No, I'd rather do it later.
Well, I'd like to do it right now.
Rich!
Rich, what are you doing here? Well, the doctor was very explicit. You're to spend the next couple of days in bed.
Well, several hours is enough, thank you. So tell me, what is it we're going to do right now?
Oh, boy, you haven't changed a bit.
And you remember that.
Well, it isn't what you're thinking. Not in my condition.
Coming along there, aren't we?
Yes. It could be any day, any hour, any minute.
Well, do you want to scrub up or shall I? Take your pick.
Oh, well, surprise me.
Come on, show me around. Bring me up to date.
It's really good to have him back, isn't it?
That it is.
Maybe you'll try to unwind a little. Ready?
Let's do it. I'll talk to you shortly.
Hello?
Eric, I need you to come home immediately.
What's wrong, Stephanie?
Lieutenant Burke and another police officer are here.
Just don't talk to them.
I haven't.
Don't even let them in the house.
They have a search warrant.
What?
They want to search the house.
Did they say what they're looking for?
They're looking for the gun and the sleeping pills, and I don't want Ridge awakened.
No, he's not there. He's here at the office.
How do you know that?
Because I just saw him. He's right here.
Well, thank God for that.
Stephanie, the gun, where is it?
I don't want to talk about that on the phone. Look, they're authorized to make a forcible entry, and if I try and stop them, they can arrest me.
Good Lord.
Eric, I want you to come home right away, and I'll try and hold them off until you get here.
Be there in 15 minutes.
Eric, I think you'd better call the attorneys.
Yes, that thought occurred to me. I'll do it from the car. Stephanie, please, be careful.
So, this is it. The last of the designs we were working on while you were away.
Who designed this?
Clark. Do you like it?
It's all right.
Ridge, it really is good. Thanks, Vaughn. That'll be it.
Okay. Ridge, it's really nice to have you back.
Well, I've missed that smile, too. Garrison, he causing any troubles now that he has an office here?
Oh, no, not the way that you mean, though he is absolutely consumed with making an impression.
Well, you can't ignore it. The guy does have talent. Though if you quote me, I'll deny ever having said that.
I don't believe it. It's like the rumors were right and I was wrong. What the devil are you doing here?
Well, it's kind of restless at home.
Ridge, you just got out of the hospital.
Look, I'm fine, Thorne.
How did you get here?
I drove. Why?
Well, it's good to see you here. I'll see you a little later.
What was that all about?
Oh, no, you got me.
Well, I did notice one thing. He's sincerely concerned about his brother.
You know, that's the one good thing to come out of all this. We're finally acting like brothers again.
Brooke, it's Thorne. Hi.
Hi,
Listen, do me a favor.
if I can.
Don't ask any questions. Just get in a cab and get over here to Forrester as soon as possible.
Thorne, what's going on?
No questions. Just do this for me. 15 minutes, okay?
I've talked to my husband, and he's calling our attorney, so if you would be kind enough to come back later.
Well, let me explain something to you, Mrs. Forrester.
Yes.
We are not required to wait for your husband to get home or for him to contact a lawyer. We waited for you to make your call simply as a courtesy.
Oh, well, in that case, it won't matter a few more minutes, will it?
Look, if you don't want to cooperate with us, which I assume you have no intention of doing, then we will have to search this entire house, room by room, cover all your grounds as well. It's going to take a very long time, and I will probably have to call for as many additional officers as I can get.
And what exactly do you mean by cooperation?
May we come inside, Mrs. Forrester, instead of standing out here?
If I do that, do I surrender any of my legal rights?
No, ma'am. We will proceed just as if you've exercised all your rights.
All right, in that case, you may come in. We can talk here.
Now, you wanted to know what I meant by cooperate?
Yes.
I would like you to listen to this very carefully, Mrs. Forrester. We are going to search this house until we find what we came for. That means looking through every room in the place. Going through cabinets, drawers, bookcases, desks, on top of shelves, under counters, every conceivable place that a gun could be hidden.
Why do I have the impression that you're saying something much more than this?
I am. I just don't want it to sound like a threat.
Let me see if I understand you correctly. Lieutenant, you are about to tear my house apart?
Well, it may look that way when we're finished. Yes, ma'am.
But if I cooperate and give you what you want, then you won't search the house.
Obviously.
Otherwise, you're going to search all the drawers and trash the cabinets. I think I get the picture.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, as I see it, I have three options.
I only count two. What's the third?
The first is to have a cup of coffee while I think of the other two. Will you join me?
I can't tell you how wonderful it is to have you in this office again.
Oh, what's with the tears?
You don't know how frightened we were. The surgeon gave you a 50-50 chance to live.
Ooh, that I didn't know.
It was really scary. I remember one day coming in here, looking around your office and thinking, he'll never be here again. I'm never gonna see my big brother in this office again. I know this is really silly because you are here and you did live. But I just really love you, Rich.
Well, that's one thing about we Forresters. We may squabble among ourselves, we may have our differences. But something happens to one of us and we're as tight as any family can be.
Are we ever? Now, what are you doing in this office? I was there when the doctor told
Now,
you to
I
stay.
am fine. I'll be as good as new.
And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure he stays that way. Come on in, Steve. I'd like you to meet my sister, Kristen. Kristen, Steve Walker.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
And this is my brother, Rich.
Mr. Forrester? Steve, good to meet you. Is Steve a customer?
No, he's an employee. He works for me. He is to his business what Forrester is to fashion.
And just what is your business, Steve?
Personal security, Miss Forrester.
I think I know what that means.
Yeah, Kristen, it means he's a bodyguard.
I want to do something special for our brother, Kristen. Just for him. We can't forget that the police haven't found the man who shot Ridge. Maybe we have nothing to worry about. But I want to make damn certain we're doing everything we can for him.
Thorne, this means a lot to me, but...
No buts, Ridge. Please don't fight me on this. You'll never know that he's there. But he will be.
Thorne's right. Rich, please don't fight the idea. Whoever this horrible person is, he's still out there. We can't take a chance. You can't.
Steve, like I said, it's good meeting you. Nothing personal, I just have to think about this.
Now, you won't see Steve again until you leave the building. But between the office and home, we'll be keeping a very close watch on you. No one will know. You might even forget he's there. We're only doing this because the police have not made progress in the investigation. Please don't fight me, Rich.
Stephanie? Stephanie?
We're here.
Are you all right?
Yes, we're just having coffee.
Your wife's been holding us off with a coffee pot until you arrived home, Mr. Forrester.
I understand you have a search warrant, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, that's right.
I tried to get in contact with our family lawyer on the car phone, and he was in courts. The best I could do was talk to a junior associate.
Well, I hope he told you that the warrant gives us the power to conduct a thorough search of your home.
He told me not to interfere with whatever the lieutenant has in mind.
Well, then he gave you good advice. Now, if there's nothing else, Mrs. Forrester, I'd like to begin this search, and I will be calling for assistance, so may I use your phone?
If you wait just one moment. What the lieutenant isn't telling you is that he intends to tear the house apart.
Is that right?
Well, my men will make a search, Mr. Forrester, and I'm sure it will be extensive. If the gun's here, we'll find it.
Lieutenant, would you give me one moment alone with my husband, please?
Mrs. Forrester, you can't drag this out any longer.
Lieutenant, 1 minute. They're going to find this gun anyway. I want to give it to them.
Give it to me. My God, the implications.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
And what's that? What are you going to do?
I can't give you any more time. We've got to begin now. May I use your phone, please?
Trust me. You don't have to make the phone call, Lieutenant. I'll get the gun for you.
Well, Mrs. Forrester, I'm sorry. I can't let you do that. You show me where it is, and I'll get it myself.
Follow me. I'll show you where it is.
Well, here I am.
feeling more and more like I should have questioned you about this first.
Come on in. Thanks for coming.
So, what is so urgent that I had to come right over?
Well, you have to know that it involves Ridge.
How is he? He did leave the hospital.
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's his old self again.
Well, that's so wonderful. Considering how he was not too long ago.
Now, doesn't that teach you something?
I'm not sure I get it.
Oh, the old cliche about how short life is? It is. Or it can be.
I see where you're going with that.
He's here,
Ned Forrester?
in his office.
But didn't the doctors tell him to stay home for a little
Do you think anybody's gonna keep him out of here one more day?
Then he's up to it?
You should see the adrenaline pumping.
So he is well.
Better than ever, Brooke.
You could have told me all this over the phone.
It's not the same as telling you here.
You're never going to give up, are you?
Not as long as I know how good you two are for each other.
Yeah, I know. I believe that too.
Then why don't you go up there and take a peek in his office? Maybe a little coming home surprise?
Oh, Thorne, you don't know how much I would love to do that. How every part of my being wants to go to him.
Well, then do it.
Why didn't he do it? Why didn't he tell me he was gonna be here? That's all it would take, Thorne. Would be for him to show some initiative. Any initiative.
He's got a lot on his mind.
That's exactly my point.
How do you know that he's not calling your office right now?
My lab knows how to reach me. You don't hear the phone ringing, do you?
You're making this really, really complicated.
Just because I don't want to be taken for granted.
Brooke, he loves you.
Then why doesn't he tell me that? He never has, Thorne. Not once.
Look, it's not his style, Brooke. He's not very good with those words. Demonstrating his vulnerability, you know that.
And you know what I'm saying, Thorne. Look, this really isn't easy for me. You have no idea how much I love Ridge and how much I miss him. But I know it's a mistake for us to live together. For both of us.
Yeah, come in.
I just wanted to thank you for the bodyguard.
So you're gonna try it, right?
Well, you could have gotten a blonde at least.
Like Brooke, maybe?
Yeah, like Logan. Speaking of which, don't forget our little wager. $50 says she'll be moved in tonight. As for the bodyguard, I'll try it. That's all I can promise. And, other than that, thanks again.
Well, it certainly looks like you're gonna win your bet.
Brooke, I'm sorry. It was just a silly bet. A
Maybe.
couple of guys.
And maybe, too, there was a message there. If I had any doubts before, Thorne, I certainly don't now. I am convinced that what I'm doing with Ridge, how I'm handling him, is the right way. Now we'll just have to wait and see. Thorne, what's wrong? Thorne, tell me, what is it?
Officer, do I have to stay down here?
No, sir. You're not under arrest.
Good, because I'd like to be with my wife.
The gun, Mrs. Forrester. Where is it?
It's in here. I assume that you're going to want to remove it.
Mrs. Forrester, please.
There's a button here. If you press it, a drawer will slide open.
Two questions, Mrs. Forrester. One, how did it get there?
I put it there
When?
after I shot Ridge.